Hey guys, Jamie here. Welcome to my Busted and McFly CD and DVD collection. Now, I tried to record this yesterday and I was in depth or something, and it was like 32 minutes long, and my storage actually ran out, or the video just decided to end. I don't know, but yeah, we're going to do it a little bit quicker this time. We're not going to go as in depth. I'm just going to show the stuff and point out a few favorite songs. I might ramble a little bit, but yeah, anyway, starting off with the DVDs. Busted Live. This bloody camera just does not want to focus sometimes. Busted Live, A Ticket for Everyone from 2004. At the. I'm not sure about the arena, but I know it was in Manchester. So yeah, there's Busted Live, and you can read the special features there if you want. Usually it's just like a behind the scenes documentary or something. I don't have the Busted Pigs Can Fly DVD because that's actually kind of hard to find. We have the starting off the McFly collection. We have the Wonderland tour from 2005, which I'll just show you now. I think is eerily similar, or if not, pretty much the same cover as the Just My Luck, or if not, really, really similar. Yeah, they're like really similar. Let me just put this back a second. Anyway, this one also in Manchester. And a 20-minute documentary as a special feature. The Motion in the Ocean DVD was only exclusive with the tour edition of Motion in the Ocean. It didn't get its own actual official DVD case release, so we're moving on to the All the Greatest Hits tour from 2007. Now this is how you do a Greatest Hits concert DVD. Live DVD, the full Greatest Hits show, a look at behind the scenes on all 18 videos, all in 5.1 surround sound for anyone who remotely gives a crap about that. Anyway, there's your Greatest Hits live show. There is your special features. 18 music videos from 2004 to 2007. 18 music videos in 3 years is nuts, by the way. That is crazy. And you get 2 extra performances. I Want to Hold You and Memory Lane, both live from Manchester Arena, and then behind the scenes. So yeah. Radioactive, live at Wembley. Includes bonus Fly on the Wall tour documentary. I really like the setup and the look they had for this show. It was really cool. It was like an old abandoned factory or something. It was really cool. And there's your extra documentary. Yeah, just a really cool setup for this show. Oh, this one was at Wembley. This one I think was in Wolverhampton Town Hall or something. Somewhere in Wolverhampton, I think. Next up is like a short movie, McFly Nowhere Left to Run. I haven't actually watched this yet. The groundbreaking short film by McFly includes behind-the-scenes footage, outtakes, and 3 music videos. I'm not sure what it is. The feature film everyone is talking about. I have never heard of this. I am being legit serious when I say I bought this in a charity shop ages ago and I have yet to watch it. I swear I bought this like 6 years ago. I'll probably watch it at Halloween or something. I'm not really into horror movies, but I don't know. It's McFly and it's a movie, so I thought, yeah, may as well. Some cool special features. You get behind the scenes, the video shoot, or outtakes rather, 3 music videos, and then a trailer. I didn't even know End of the World had a video. Yeah, it should be fun. And it's a 15, so. Anyway, that's it for the McFly DVDs for now. Because the other ones are actually in with the CDs there. McBusted live at the. Come on, camera. McBusted live at the. This is still fuzzy, hang on. I hate this thing. Anyway. Come on. Focus properly. There we go. Is that focusing properly? No, it isn't. Hang on. This damn camera. Focus! I hate this bloody thing. Come on! Work! Stop looking fuzzy! There we go, thank you, right. McBusted live at the O2 on tour play. This is 2 discs, and just to prove it, there you go, there's your concert disc, and there's tour play. This disc actually has a bit of a burn on it, because I've watched it that much. And yes, I do have WWE betting. I don't have any other ones, and I just found that in the cupboard and thought, well, I need some sort of cover, so I just threw it on. Who cares, right? Whatever. Anyway, there's no track listing on the back, unfortunately, but you do get a really cool shot of the band. It's a really cool shot, that. Anyway, and finally for the DVDs for now, well, that's it for the DVDs, but we have the Blu-ray, which is the Live Deluxe Edition of, well, it's just called the McBusted Live Deluxe Edition. And it's basically just the Most Excellent Adventure Tour with tour play as a second disc and a booklet. Pretty cool release. And again, no track list. Kind of annoying. Anyway, that's it for the DVDs for now. I thought I'd show this off first before we get started, though. It is the original release of Greatest Hits 2.0 by Busted with the incorrect song list. What that is referring to is basically when this was released. Hang on, the booklet was hanging out of one of the hinge thingies anyway. Anyway, when this was released, it just had the Greatest Hits 2.0 songs on it. It didn't actually have the guest features, which was irritating. But yeah, I thought I'd keep it just as a cool little bit of memorabilia for like a talking point. Anyway, let me just sit cross-legged because I hate sitting on my knees for these. My knees are basically dead by the end of it every time I do that. Anyway, for the CDs, I'm just going to talk about one or two of my favourite songs off the albums, because if I try to go in depth, we'll be here all day, because, well, look at this. Look at that. Look how many CDs there are. Anyway, the only Busted single I have is What I Go to School For. And this one just has instrumental, acoustic, and alternative remixes on it, apart from the single. You get a pretty cool logo there. Some artwork. Is that supposed to be the teacher or something? Is that supposed to be Miss Mackenzie? Anyway, McFly, obviously. CD2 of a 2 CD set. What was the other song? Was it Five Colors in Her Hair? I'm assuming. Enhanced section with video. Interview part 1. Enhanced section with game and poster. What game? Hopefully it's FIFA 98. I love that game. Anyway, you get a cover of Help by the Beatles on here. A remix of obviously, and then the interview, part 1. And the writing on this is in blue, which on the red is kind of hard to see, actually. I'm not really sure why that annoys me, but I just, like, the littlest things, I'm that person that sometimes it annoys me, sometimes it doesn't. Like, sometimes I could care less, and other times it annoys the crap out of me. Mainly when my football team is losing is when it annoys me, because of how psychotically competitive I am. Anyway, enough rambling. We have the All About You / You've Got a Friend, the official 2005 comic relief single. Well, double A side, rather. And there's what it includes there. Enhanced CD, I don't really know what that means. You've got All About You, You've Got a Friend, which is a different song. I think it's one of their original songs. I'm not sure if it's a cover or not. But it is not a cover of the Randy Newman song. It's a completely different song. It's not the Toy Story song. All About You orchestral version. And then before that we have Room on the Third Floor. As track 3. The orchestral version of All About You is track 4. And finally, for the singles, we have Baby's Coming Back and Transylvania. It did not come with a poster, unfortunately. But yeah. And on here, they were obsessed with this. Fight for Your Right, live in Manchester. They put that on this. They put that on their original version of Motion in the Ocean. And they put it on something else. What did they put it on? They put it on the Greatest Hits, I think. They might have put it on the Greatest Bits, the B-side compilation. There's an ad for the tour edition of the CD, which I have. I decided I'd just order it because I needed that DVD for my collection, and it was driving me nuts, so I had to get it. Anyway, starting off with the Busted CDs. The 2002 self-titled album. Yes, low storage, whatever, leave me alone. And look at the track list here. What I Go to School For, and You Said No, two of my absolute favourites. Sleeping with the Light On, Loser Kid, Dawson's Geek, Britney, brilliant. Brilliant stuff. Sorry, anyway, where was I? I was going through the songs on this. Well, I'd already gone through the songs on this. Anyway, we'll move on. Another present for everyone. I'm not sure what that Universal Special Edition sticker meant. I think they just chucked it on everything to make it look better. Anyway, we have Air Hostess, Crash the Wedding, Who's David, She Wants to Be Me, Fake, Meet You There, Nerdy, brilliant album. Sorry if I'm speeding through these, it's just we're at 10 minutes now, and well, I don't want this to be like 30 to 40 minutes long, so yeah. Busted Live, this is literally just a shorter version of the DVD on CD, and it has the Thunderbird song on it, but it's literally just a shorter version of the DVD. We have Night Driver from 2016, and I don't know about you, but that text is actually really hard to read. Well, you can see it fine on camera, but in real life, it's actually really hard to read that. But yeah, Coming Home, On What You're On, Night Driver, Easy, really good stuff, that one. Really good stuff. Halfway There, fantastic album, this one, really fun cover as well. Race to Mars, All My Friends, Nostalgia, 90s Reunion, a busted version of What Happened to Your Band. This album's great. This one's fantastic. I don't have the original release of Greatest Hits 2.0, but this one, entitled Another Present for Everyone, is literally just the same album, except it has one new song on it. And the artwork's a bit different. And all the discs are a different colour. Like, this one's yellow. This one here, the Greatest Hits 2.0 edition, this is the actual proper version. Like, it actually has the Greatest Hits on it this time. They had to I don't know if it was them messing up. I think it was Amazon, or whoever made it sent it to Amazon without the actual Greatest Hits guest features on it, and they got sent out without it. But this actually has the guest features on it, this version, and that's probably my favourite busted disc. Like, you can't go wrong with a red and black disc. You just can't, honestly. Another Present for Everyone, the live edition. The disc on this is pink. And this, I think, is 10 performances? Yeah, 10. And it finishes with Year 3000, because what else would it finish with? And all of these Greatest Hits versions, the Greatest Hits guest features in the live edition, actually have 10 of their own guest features on the disc. So, well done to Busted for actually caring about physical media and giving their fans some really good Greatest Hits stuff. This is Matt Willis' solo album from 2006, and I quite liked it. I quite liked the song Up All Night, but the rest of it's pretty good. I thought it was a fun little album. McBusted from 2014. I like this one a lot. And if you're wondering who that is with the green hair, it's Matt. It's Matt. He's known for having, different haircuts. When he was in Busted, he had about 9 different ones. But anyway, yeah, air guitar, What Happened to Your Band, Riding on My Bike, Gone. Really fun stuff, that one. I'm going to start a new stack for the McFly stuff. Room on the Third Floor from 2004, their debut, which actually went to number 1, which was really good for them. We have 5 colours, obviously. Room on the Third Floor, That Girl, Saturday Night. This one's brilliant. And the camera, is it going out of focus? No, it isn't. Okay, I thought it was. Wonderland from 2005. Another really fun one. Some beautiful artwork as well. There you got I'll Be Okay, The Ballad of Paul Kay, She Falls Asleep Part 1 and 2, All About You. Brilliant album. Absolutely brilliant. Just My Luck. Basically just the best of their first 2 albums. This is actually an American release. This one took like 2 weeks to arrive from Germany. But yeah. Basically just the best of their first 3 albums. Not much to say on that one. Now then. Motion in the Ocean. We have the original edition, which is in a CD case. Doesn't say Motion in the Ocean underneath McFly. Says it here. And the writing is in orange. Keep this in mind. The tour edition is in a dual fat box case. has the writing in red, and it actually says Motion in the Ocean underneath McFly. So yeah, and the disc on this one, beautiful. Beautiful. And this one actually has Fight for Your Right as a hidden track. But yeah, really good stuff here. We Are the Young, Star Girl, Sorry's Not Good Enough, Lonely Little Joanna, which Lonely is just another version of, obviously. But it's good. It's good. McFly are just really good. That's why they're one of my favourites. They're always solid. They got always a solid 7 out of 10 album. I don't think they have a bad album. Anyway, here we have on this one, we actually have 2 other tracks here. Don't Stop Me Now as track number 8, and then track 13 is Baby's Coming Back. And then there's a bonus track, which I think is them performing Baby's Coming Back or something else. It's not the Fight for Your Right cover. Oh, and by the way, the discs on here, the CD is blue, and the DVD, which you can see there, is red. And behind both discs, I'm not going to show you both sides, but we have the red logo behind both the CD and the DVD. Actually, you know what? Before someone complains, there you go. A little bit blurry, but there's your logo. Happy? Alright. There. Now you've got nothing to complain about. Here is the Greatest Bits, B-Sides and Rarities compilation. And this one also has Fight for Your Right. They had that on, like I said, they had that on 3 different releases in 2006 and 2007 alone. But you got a cover of Mr. Brightside on here. She Loves You and Help. Beatles covers. Some Christmas songs. Rihanna cover. Pinball Wizard by The Who. There's 3 Christmas songs on this. It's a crazy compilation, but it's really fun. Here is all the greatest hits that they released in 2007. It was supposed to come with a poster, but it didn't. But it's just a best of. And it has the US version of 5 Colors on here. And I've actually got 2 discs here. Because when I bought the Greatest Bits compilation, this disc was in there. That disc was in there, and I had to write my own track list. But yeah, I've got a better condition disc now. And I'm that guy that always has to just straighten out the disc. I don't know why, it annoys me. It's one of those things where you don't know why it annoys you, but it does. Next up is a cool little piece of memorabilia. A cool little piece of media. The Daily Mail promotional copy of Radioactive, which only has 10 songs on it. And it has The Heart Never Lies, which was actually not on the actual album for some weird reason. But yeah, it's just like a promotional copy of the album. Not much to say about it. It's just a fun little thing I found in a charity shop, and I thought, why not? Here's the actual deluxe version of the album, Radioactive, with a great cover. The CD is red, for some reason. But if I can turn this over, come on. The DVD is green and black, which I don't know why the CD is a different colour. That annoys me for some reason. I don't like I said, the stupidest things annoy me. And there's a shot of the band. Sorry, it's just a little awkward to hold this up because I'm trying to balance it. It's just a bit awkward. Anyway, Above the Noise from 2010. Not their best, but I still quite liked it. Shine a Light, That's the Truth, and End of the World are all good stuff. Party Girl's fun as well. Yeah, fun stuff. Here is their deluxe edition of Memory Lane, The Best of McFly. This was 2 discs, and that's a great shot of artwork on the front there. Some great work, whoever designed that. This one has, basically, it's a best of. It goes from 2012 back to 2003, I think. And that there shows you what is on disc 2. Well, it does. Well, there's what's on disc 2, but have a look at that. Could you get some unreleased demos on here and B-sides and stuff? And you actually get the original 2003 demos of That Girl and Obviously, which is really cool. And then this has a load of B-sides and a couple of unreleased songs as well. And the discs are reversible or reversed colors, which I quite like. This one, next up, is their 10th anniversary concert. McFly 10th anniversary concert live at the Royal Albert Hall. Classic venue. It's been around for like 100 or so years or something. There's your 2 discs, because it's like a 2-hour long concert. And then there's the DVD of the actual full concert. And it's on the back, so I'll just show you here. As McBusted. Look at that. Year 3000 air hostess and Shine a Light as McBusted, because they aired a video of James and Matt on the screen. And then when they came back to the concert, they were actually there. And they sang 3 songs together. Really cool. Really good stuff. Anyway, Anthology Tour, The Hits Live. It's a live compilation from 2016. It's a good compilation. The crowds on this one were they actually got the crowds really loud on this one. They got some really loud audiences on this particular compilation. But yeah, good stuff. And the last 3 to finish off, we have Young Dumb Thrills from 2021, which I quite like. I quite like that disc as well. That's fun. Yeah, Happiness, You're Not Special, Tonight is the Night, Young Dumb Thrills. I like the drum and guitar work on Young Dumb Thrills. Really good. Really fun little album. I don't hear much about it, but it's like a solid, again, like a solid 7 out of 10. That's the thing about McFly. They always make sure they give you an enjoyable album, and they always have fun doing it. They don't, well, they probably do pressure themselves to make sure it's good, but they have fun while they're doing it. Next up, probably my favourite McFly album. Power to Play. Now, there's one thing that annoys me about this. Look at the size of the case. I actually have to put this directly at the end of my CD shelf. It's that big. I have to put this at the end so there's actually room for the other CDs. So it doesn't actually make one of the CDs... Well, so one of the CDs on top of the... So the CD sitting on top of this isn't sticking out. It makes sure it's only the one at the end. Anyway, yeah, this is my favourite McFly album. The artwork on it is beautiful. It's fantastic. It's brilliant. And I could name the whole thing on here, to be honest. But Where Did All the Guitars Go? Forever's Not Enough. God of Rock and Roll. Route 55. Honey, I'm Home. It's fantastic. And I actually have to have the disc in a protective sleeve. But it's a really well-designed disc. It's really cool. Look at that. CDR. Look at that. 41.5 minutes. So yeah, I'll just get you a better shot of the disc. Come on. There you go. Now, get back in there. Dogs are barking. And finally, to finish off, McFly 21 Live. Now, this is the one, if you remember, in October 2024, I think. Yes, October 10th, 2024. This aired on ITV. And I think it could be 2 nights, or it could be like a long concert, but I think it's 2 nights. And it goes from 5 Colors up until Forever, up until Honey, I'm Home, and then they did Memory Lane, All About You, and The Heart Never Lies to finish it off. But I think I've done an unboxing of this, so if you want to see like if you want to see me unboxing it, then go watch there. But yeah, I haven't listened to it in a while though. And if you want to read that, then be my guest. But yeah, that is my complete Busted and McFly CD and DVD collection. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to go and depress myself watching the Rangers match. And I'll see you next time. I'm not actually going to depress myself. I'm just annoyed. I'm just over-exaggerating, alright? Anyway, see you next time.